Hello, everyone who's listening to me today. And this is Dr. Anu Chawla. I am a specialist in reproductive medicine and practicing this subject for 14 years now. I think this is art and science together because there is still a lot of hit and trial happening in this subject. We do not have large, good quality studies, powerful studies for some very, very important questions yet. Um, that actually got me interested into this subject all the more. And I'm a big believer in technology. I think it does make difference when the right technology is applied to the rightly selected group of patients. Um, Subfertility can actually be a very long and a very painful struggle for many couples. And we do find ourselves sometimes pretty helpless. Um, but the silver lining is there are very, very good studies which are being developed for the most critical group of patients in this subject, which is if you talk about premature ovarian insufficiency or the older age group of the women, which is actually now becoming, so as I say, 40 is the new 30. So we do have this change coming in our practice. Um, Particularly about myself, I do cater to a lot of patients who are coming from older age group and repeated miscarriages. Um, I do believe in reproductive immunology to a certain extent only if it is applied to the rightly selected group of patients. It is very important that we guard ourselves against any practice which does not have enough evidence base. But at the same time, when the patients are at the stage when now they are thinking to move to another option and they want to be a part of some experimental therapy, then with good knowledge, it can be applied to certain rightly selected group of patients. Talking about my career a little bit, I did my first post-graduation in gynecology in India and also a second post-graduation in gynecology in India, namely the MD and the DNB, which is the Masters in the Surgery in Obs and Gynae, and the Diplomate of the National Board. And then I did the third post-graduation degree in the UK, which was the membership of the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology of the UK. I did my formal training in the form of fellowship in the gynec laparoscopic surgery first, and then I did the fellowship in the advanced reproductive technologies. I also have got my training in USA under the guidance of EVMS Jones Institute briefly to keep up with the practice. Every year, I do keep some days to be spent in those units of the world where most advanced technologies are being worked upon. For example, recently I did spend a few days at the Center of Human Reproduction in the New York with Dr. Norbert Gleicher, where he is practicing very different style of ovarian stimulation for the older age group women. And to my very, very great delight, I was happily seeing many patients over 40 getting pregnant, and those actually form the largest chunk of his practice. It is very intriguing that we have advanced technologies like the mitochondrial nuclear transfer coming up, which Dr. Nuno Costa Borges is working on. We already have more than 13 babies in the Greek registry. It could be more if the recent numbers are added into that. And I think this is, if at all, the problems like heteroplasmy, we will talk about that in the question answer session. So if those kind of problems are circumvented, then it can be of good use. It is also very interesting that there are some techniques in the Hayashi's lab in Japan under the guidance of Dr. Sherman Silber, where they have actually created mice already from the fibroblasts, which are the stem cells present in the skin. So maybe we don't even need to go that deep into the reproductive organs anymore to help human beings reproduce. But I think there is a long time to go for that. Definitely the most challenging group of women are the older age group women still, but definitely the younger age group women should definitely remember that they have wings now called egg freezing. It really is a biological freedom, and it should be done early at the right age so that it can be a woman can be more dependent on that, because if the same technology is done at a later age, it might not be very helpful. So rest of the things we'll cover in the question answer sessions, but please feel free to reach me at the email, which is dr.anuchawla@gmail.com, and I'll try to answer your questions within a day or two. Thank you.